Hi guys, welcome to Oliveboard's YT channel. So this is a short video regarding your question on hobbies. So for your RRB PO interview, if you are asked a question on how hobbies, how will you answer it and what can be the cross questions? So this is what we are going to discuss today. Now, see, hobbies usually they ask in many interviews across, industries, any kind of job profile, they ask you this question. Why? To know what you have learned. Do you care about building skills, or are you passionate about something, your likings? Okay. So when you are asked this question, very important is that it has to be a genuine hobby, nothing that you start doing a week before the interview or a day before the interview. So a genuine hobby, it could be anything, right? For example, I'll give you the cross questions also, how they ask the cross questions here in this particular question. But first, a standard answer. Okay, so I'll write for you a standard answer how to answer this, and then definitely the cross questions. For example, I usually, what I've written for myself. Okay, spend my leisure time reading books or playing badminton, right? uh, I like reading. Now suppose, okay, first let me complete this and I'll tell you few more tricks. I like reading. Genres means what kind of books? Genres that include suspense. Okay. Or you can also say self-help. Okay. And maybe add one more, humor. You like to read humor. Okay, so if you are a reader, if you're a voracious reader, you can mention the genre itself. And if you want, this can be a very smart answer. If you want them to question you further on your hobby because you're comfortable answering and you will be confident answering this question, then you give an answer like this, a little detailed. Okay, so what can be the cross questions now? For example, if I've written playing badminton or reading, okay, what can be the cross questions? We'll see that. But some people, guys, they do not, they feel that okay, they have to have a very genuine hobby, means they should be perfect at it. It is not so. It can be a very simple thing, as simple as playing with your pet. That is what you love to do in your leisure time. It can be as simple as, when you're saying or telling about hobby, you should be very confident, something that you actually do. Even watching Netflix, watching series, because questions can be made from any hobby. You say cooking, traveling, these are the general answers that people give. But it could be any simple thing as well. Like I told you, I have a pet dog and I love to play with my pet dog during my leisure time or free time. Or and apart from that, I love traveling. Okay, so there can be a lot of cross questions from this particular part. Now, from reading, for example, what will they ask? Who is your favorite writer and why? Okay, can you summarize the last book that you read? Okay, right. And also genre, you already said. Why do you like thriller, a particular genre? Okay, how many books you read per month or per year? How many books you read per month? They can also ask you, right, how much time you take to complete a book, say of 1,000 pages or 100 pages, just to check the authenticity. Are you genuinely answering this? Is this your genuine hobby? Okay. Whatever you give as your hobby, remember, you have to prepare a list of cross questions that may be asked and be prepared with it. Now, if you say cooking, some people say cooking, what will they ask me? There can be lots of questions. What is your favorite cuisine? How do you prepare it? Which is the most important ingredient according to you in this? Or why do they use non-stick? What is the material they use for non-stick pans and why? It could be anything. If they have to go in depth, they can go in depth, but be confident. If you say gardening, not that you got two plants just 1 day 2 days before and you say gardening. No. If it is your genuine hobby, indoor plants, outdoor plants, you should know at least something about it. Okay, what do? You should know about it. So to check the reply whether it's honest or no. Okay, that is why they give this question. Now, one more thing which I will suggest for you particularly, if you want them to ask this question related to your hobbies and you're very confident about it that you'll be able to answer, then do mention it in your introduction also. Right, mention it in your introduction if you really would like them to ask this question. If no, if you feel that you do not want them to ask further questions on this, then do not mention it in introduction. If separately they ask you, then you can give the answer. Okay. Now, for people who say I do not have any hobby as such, maybe something that you do in your free time, just spending time with family members, speaking to a friend, talking to them, that would also do. Okay. It doesn't have to be something very fashionable, trendy, or complicated. Simple stuff can also do. Okay. So do mention in the comments below if you have any query regarding your hobby. I hope you have thought about this answer, written it, write the questions that might be asked in relation to it, and prepare those also. Right. Chalo. Now, guys, you know that we already have a course on Oliveboard for your interview, personalized interview course. You can use my code, which is HARSHITA, for maximum discount on Oliveboard, and enroll for this interview batch now. Okay, you'll get the mock interview in this batch, personality development classes, GA classes, everything included. Mock interview by our esteemed panel members, ex bankers for sure. Right? Any queries related to the batch or regarding personality development questions, mention in the comments below. But more of it will be covered in my classes in the course. Thank you.